Hey guys, this is technically a follow-up video on the previous video that I made. I'd like to answer some of the things commented on that video. Plus, I'd like to update you guys on what has been happening since this started and what is recent. Okay? So first and foremost, I said that the gacha system was disturbing news. Okay? It's stated in that video. I also agreed that the 200 skin gacha will ruin the game. Okay? Those two things I clearly said on that video. And I don't react usually on the first punch. I would usually wait for a counter that I would do to a certain situation. Okay? So is there anything wrong that I acted or reacted casually to the gacha and its mechanics? I don't think so. I was merely waiting for Mika's apology. Okay? Mika was expected to apologize. Okay? And that would really break me if they did it. Okay? Because I know Mika has been receptive to its players ever since I played this game. So Mika's reply was 3 days ago. And let's go through all of it bit by bit, especially the first part. Since the launch of the crew deck gameplay, the development team has received feedback and suggestions from various commanders through multiple channels. We are very grateful, they're thankful for everybody's continued support and assistance, and we sincerely hope to provide commanders with an excellent gaming experience. The crew deck gameplay is still under continuous expansion and optimization. We would like to take this opportunity to provide consolidated answers to the issues that commanders are most concerned about. No apology. Not even a hint of apology there. Okay, they didn't address really what the main issue was. And they said that they're going to be addressing it below. Okay, so that is their big mistake. Okay, number one, in the future, we'll gradually add more interactive content and experiences, periodically offering free access to immersive interactive scenes through events and gameplay missions. This is the future. We're talking about the current issue. This might not even take effect with the current problem in terms of the interactive scenes. Okay, so they should address what is the current problem, not the future. New outfit procurement will be updated no longer on a and will be updated on a longer cycle and will not be updated with every version release. We will also add more ways to obtain new outfit permits in the future. How significant is this? More ways to obtain, but how significant is this? This does not again address the current problem. This addresses a small, it's like giving somebody a piece of cookie, but you failed to give them the whole pack. So this is what it is. Okay, you're just giving us crumbs. We want a resolution to the current problem. Again, going back to the problem. And number three, as a newly launched feature, new outfit procurement and other acquisition model for title outfits are completely independent of each other at the same time. Again, they're not addressing the issue here. So it's actually, they would give outfit permits. Again, these are future promises that may happen, may not happen. And again, they failed to address the current issue. It's like we're not changing what we did, but we're just giving you something to tide you by. Okay? New outfits are released in new outfit procurement. They will be presented as independent events and blah, blah, blah. Again, this is just, again, additional words that for me don't address the problem, are just there to add more verbatim, but again, has no impact. As a major gameplay content since the launch of Gross Frontline 2, in addition to the experience content. Again, you're talking about bugs. We're not talking about bugs here. We're talking about the actual mechanic of what you created. And you're just gonna give players this as something to tide them by? Come on. Come on, guys. You can do better than this. You can address the main issue, not, again, leave crumbs for the players. Okay? So don't give them crumbs. Give them a concrete answer on what you are going to do now that there is a lot of damage done. Okay? So after reading this, actually, I'm currently pissed. I was pissed after reading this 3 days ago. Honestly, I was pissed because this is not the Mika that I know, that we all know, that listens to us. I'm pissed that they kind of turned complete 180 on how they handle their player base. This is not Mika. I don't know who this is. So I'm really pissed. I was caught off guard with this. So if you tell me that I don't care about this game, I care about this game. I care about this game so much that, again, almost all of my time, especially when giving help to the game, giving help to the players, I actually give because I like the game. I love the game. I love how the game is actually positioned. I like the balance of the game before this incident. I love everything about the game. So, again, I'm pissed because you are technically destroying something that you created and something that I love and I like. And I love doing stuff for the game. Okay? This is for the game. Okay? You guys have lost it. Mika, you have lost it. I don't know what your plan is or what were you thinking of, but you guys have lost it. And you're about to lose more. Okay? So let's go through the other issues here. Platoon Alliance statement by CN. So this is Exile Teams Alliance joint statement. So this is basically the top 100 platoons on the server, over 1,000 active commanders. So why this statement was launched only on a 4-hour notice. That as well. The update, I forgot to mention, some people are saying 2-hour notice, some people are saying 4-hour notice. But again, there was intent there to hide something. If usually you do announce this during streams ahead of time, and this you announce 4 hours before it is live, there was an intention to conceal. You wanted to hide this before you launched it. Okay? And the subsequent apology and compensation the next day were devoid of sincerity. I don't think that there was even an apology there. I'm not saying there is none. There is no apology. Compensation, you call that compensation? I don't think so. We have been left deeply disappointed by the game's operators. If our tone here seems aggressive, it's natural to react that way, especially if, again, if there was no apology, if there was no sincerity. It is not because we wish harm on the game's future. It is precisely because we care about the game. That is my sentiment as well. I care about the game. I love the game. I like the game. I want this game to be around for a long period of time. I've never played a game beyond 2 years because most games don't stay that long. The EOS, my favorite games have EOS. Exo Zero is the first game that I really love, gone. And now this. So again, they care about the game. That is why they're doing this. Okay. So many teams in the in-game are now experiencing varying levels of player attrition. We'll go to that later. Real disappointment is not loud. Criticism like ours is silent departure. Yes, there is going to be silent departure. Um, for global, I'm not sure how this has affected global in terms of platoons, but mark my word, if this reaches global, global players will follow suit. Or maybe they have followed suit already. Or they have stopped spending. We don't know. So since the support rally has begun, we feel that your company has been operating under heavy KPI pressure. So they are probably, again, yes, I would agree that they are on pressure to perform in terms of revenue, sacrificing reputation. Guys, you won't make a buck if you sacrifice your reputation. People support your game because they know who you are and they know you could trust you could be trusted. With this, you've lost a lot of trust. And systematically betraying the trust of loyal players unless we are meaningful change following the core issues within 7 days. So this will end on August 8th. Our alliance of over 1,000 members will initiate a complete spending freeze until the in-game economy is restored to a healthy state. So they do have time. We'll go to more information about that in a while. So I won't be going through the whole issue here. I could just link these in the description. You can actually go through all of these. They have certain what do you call this? Certain things that they need to be addressed and a lot of things here. So we have a lot of things to talk about. So this one is the stance of the Alliance of CN platoons or players. Regarding players' inactivity in the light of recent events, its impact on platoon. So there have been people affected already. My platoon were already drifted from top 5% last Gunsmoke, and now it's even harder to stay top 10% as more and more players are stopping. I plan to purge inactive ones from this Gunsmoke, but I don't know if people are going to join the game even with no approval needed to join. So again, the game is slowly quitting. People are quietly quitting because what you have done. No more gacha skin petition has begun. So we are a bunch of nobodies, but Mika's update this time has completely hurt the hearts of our team members. We hope to leverage the power of the community to ensure Mika hears genuine voices from our players. We need 3 major demands from Mika: remove gacha skin in CN server and avoid appearing in global server. So this is what I'm saying. You are trending in a bad direction, Mika. I tell you. Guys, I'm here to to give you guys I'm saying that please stop this. This is nonsense. This is not the way to go. You're going in the direction wherein you're killing the game. You're killing the game. You're killing a lot of things that people love about your game. Stop Boost Gacha schedule in global server. Compensate for missing rewards in the Boost Gacha schedule in global server. The petition is currently collecting sign-ins at change.org. Okay, if you agree to our opinion, please comment and provide your valuable signs. Use no more gacha skin hashtag to share your precise thoughts. I will pin this as well in the description of this video. Again, a lot of people, not only CN, including global players, KR players, are actually behind this. So please stop this. Everyone's talking about the price, but the skins have another issue. Have another problem. Beyond all the drama surrounding the controversial gacha skin, very people have mentioned how boring these interactions actually can be. Don't get me wrong, Klukai skin is impressive at first glance, but in the end, it's the kind of content you watch and never touch again. The skin is truly interactive. Isn't truly interactive. The player just passively watches the scenes without participating in everything. Brownless 2 has introduced this questionable skin gacha system, but at least the skin they made allowed for some level of interaction with the player being able to play around with a character. I haven't played Snowbreak, but I've heard that it also allows players to directly interact with the characters here, though this is not the case. I have been with Snowbreak for 2 years already as a content creator. I've been there from day one. I've seen how the company has been fighting to stay afloat. And recently they have been successful in doing it. And you're doing the opposite, Mika. You are sinking your own ship. Snowbreak fought for its right to survive. And that is why I so love that game as well. And why so many players love that game, because again, the interactive scenes in that game is priceless. They don't put it in a gacha. Feel free to get it or not, and you just give us a skin with not even an interactive scene that would really justify its value. So Mika wants us to pay $130 for a 9-minute cutscene. Honestly, you could just watch on YouTube for free. Which is precisely my point. Okay? Which is precisely my point. Okay, some updates from CN to EN here. So this is from Seiya. Okay, this is just a link here. Let's open this. So this is from Li Ming. I'm one of the organizers of CN server joint proposal. I'd like to send you some updates and questions whether EN players might join the petition as well. Since I'm not very familiar with DMs here, I leave the full message in this picture. Thank you. So basically, this guy, Li Ming, was able to contact and get the help from Seiya. So more or less, again, people are rallying. Global is rallying, CN is rallying, KR is rallying, and again, a lot of people are, you know, are 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 one with this. You don't have to, you don't, because we know in global this will affect us, or this has affected us already. So some CN players decided to meet Mika or Mika staff. Maybe Yuzong will there, maybe somebody will be there, but they have scheduled a meeting in Sanbao headquarters, and they're expecting to hash this what do you call this issue out. So this one was led by Starry Sky team and some leaders and players participating in the joint effort to talk to Mika, and we'll go to what happened in a while. Before that, unbelievable timing for this kind of message. Contract expiry reminder. I don't remember us getting this before. So, dear Bounty Hunter, the monthly crystal contract we have signed with you is about to expire. We wish to express our thanks to you and for outstanding contributions during the course of your partnership with us. Before our agreement expires, if our services have met with your approval, we would like to cordially invite you to extend your. Again, they are doing this in mail because people have started not to purchase things from them. I'm not sure if I received this before, but definitely this comes a shock because you're trying to basically remedy a situation, and now you're just doing this on the side. You don't have to remind us to get this if we ourselves want it, because right now this is probably one of their desperate moves on the side. Okay? And let's see what happened. So it might be over, it says. They're still burying their heads in the sand. We express our opinions, but we didn't get to see the people in charge. So no Yuzong, no higher ups that met with them. The meeting has ended. They only got to see the front desk agent, which is the receptionist. So it's actually they scheduled a meeting with whom? With a receptionist. Probably scheduled a meeting with somebody, but nobody attended. So the receptionist was forced to talk with them. What? Is this how you deal again with the players that you want to have a symbiotic relationship with? So the source is one of those who went to their HQ was in our platoon. So this was a verification. But there is still hope due to the internal situation at Sunborn. There are no clear response today. A second meeting has been scheduled before Friday, which is the deadline for all of the stoppage of purchase of anything Girls Frontline 2. So this is what we're hanging on to for the resolution of that meeting to happen before Friday. And for more or less good news to happen. This is the only Princess Leia moment that I could think about. You're my only hope. This is our only hope. This one. Whatever happens between now and before Friday, we will just have to wait. Okay? So I'll be watching this, as this unfolds to whatever it develops to. Right now, guys, again, I will be stopping my own purchase. I'll be stopping my own content until this is resolved. So for those who are watching this video, I'll be taking a break up until this is resolved, up until, you know, we get something concrete. And I don't know what will happen after August 8th, but right now I'm saying I'm stopping everything temporarily, depending on what happens on the 8th. And for you guys, decide on your own what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be deciding, because you are adults. I don't need to talk to to convince you to do this. But you decide on your own what is best for you, what you think is best for the game, and be an adult. But for me, I will have to wait and see and stop right now. Right now. Okay? I'm stopping right now. So we'll see on the 8th, because people will be stopping on the 8th. I'm stopping right now. So I'll update you on what happens if there is going to be something that's going to be happening. But again, I do hope and pray that everything will be resolved. At the end of the day, I still want this game to succeed. I still want this game to be one of the things that make people happy, because these people are voicing out their concerns because this game makes them happy, made them happy. So I hope Mika could bring that happiness back. I wish this could be resolved before things again get out of hand. So that is it, guys. Comment down in the comment section. Again, all of you take care, stay safe. This is your Warden, and I'm out of here for now.